A word of warning to Senegal's school children. Many have died and more will die, he says. They're being educated on the dangers of illegal migration, with a plea for them to stay and build their country.
For me, Europe isn't the El Dorado. Africa is the El Dorado. We have sun, we have sea, we have everything. We have gold, we have diamonds. The future of the world is in Africa.
If Africa is the El Dorado, then Dakar is the doorway, a hub of arts, culture and trade on the North Atlantic. But for many, a tough capital city to survive in.
This is the economic center of the country, and all around us are people who are working to make enough money to live in this expensive city. But the young people we've met are working to make enough money to leave.
As the Atlantic route to the Canary Islands proves to be the busiest and deadliest, young people here are figuring out safer options to Europe. These young men are back in Dakar after traversing the desert to Libya, then trying and failing to cross the Mediterranean Sea.
8 people. It don't died for my face.
Wow. 8 people died in front of you?
Yes.
They barely survived their experience in Libya, enslaved, threatened, and regularly beaten.
When I hear of Senegalese trying to get to Europe, it makes me incredibly sad because they don't know what they're going to face. You wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. It is very hard. Even if you had $10,000, there would be no way for you to arrive.
I tried 5 times. We were captured, tortured and beaten, all of us right here. It's impossible to tell you all the things we faced.
Our wish is to stay, but if life continues to be as hard as it is, and there's an opportunity, I will go.
Issa's brother traveled halfway around the world to make it to the US. So did this man, speaking to us from his new American home.
Are your family here in Dakar?
Senegal.
What's life like for you now?
It's better here. What they pay here in 1 week is more than a month in Senegal.
It wasn't easy. He says it took him 18 days, and for others, it can take a month. He tells us he took a flight from Dakar to Casablanca and then to Madrid. From Madrid, he flew to Bogota, and from there to El Salvador, and then to Nicaragua. From Nicaragua, he took a bus to Mexico through Honduras, where smugglers transported his group on pickup trucks to Sonoita, and then through a cut in the fence of the U.S. border.
What happened when you got to the U.S. border?
When they cut the fence and brought us across, guys were celebrating, crying, and shouting. After that, we had to walk for a long distance, but we were too happy to feel it. After months of people getting through, the route is virtually closed.
Yes, it's closed.
The manager of Senegal's travel agents confirms the ban of this golden ticket.
Tickets were very expensive. Our interest is to buy expensive tickets. And we earn many money for that. But now, the market is closed.
The tallest statue in Africa points to the West as resentment for the West grows.
Some people's wish to still go to the West. There's a logic there, which is, it's not that they hate the West, it's that they feel like the West is plundering our resources, that they're taking from us to make over there better. So why wouldn't they also go over there and take advantage of what's being taken from us here?
A city with sea, oil and gas, plundered for exports, now being drained of its prime resource, its young men. Yusra al-Bagher, Sky News, Dakar.